as males.
As males, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but
and that's why the performance in WAEC is very poor these days.
Okay, but then to look, continue to focus on what we are looking at, NIPOST must find ingenious ways to be relevant.
Yes.
Okay, other courier services have continued to be relevant.
Yes.
People in the same category with them are getting bigger.
Yes.
No doubt the market is there.
Okay.
But there are innovations that must be deployed,
yes,
to be able to tap into that market and be part of the player for today's market.
Fantastic.
And that's what we are going to look at.
Yes.
With Dr. Simeon Emeje. He is Assistant Postmaster General and Head of Courier. Fantastic. And also...
It's not just Head of Courier, regulatory.
Okay. Another thing we are going to look at.
Yes.
Why should the regulator also be a player?
Yes.
All of that we look at. In the next 20 minutes, we need to go so fast because I know that he has so much to tell us, and we have so many questions to ask him. Dr. Simeon Emeje is our exclusive guest this morning. All right, well, if you are just joining us, it's a GlobalNet show, and one of our first editions in 2015. We promise you that it's going to be a year in which we are going to be everywhere, bringing you all of the stories in your world of communication, areas that you want to know what is happening there, as we are about to do this morning. Also to let you know that, well, you can continue to have the conversation throughout the week. www.globalnettv.net.ng. Let us continue to discuss. Let us continue to share. And in doing that, we can always be better at making those vital decisions. All right, we are being joined now by our exclusive guest this morning. Dr. Simon Emeje is Assistant Postmaster General. Senior Assistant Postmaster General and Head of Courier and also the regulatory department of NIPOST. Nice to have you here with us this morning. Welcome, Dr. Emeje.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well, from what you are doing, there's so many responsibilities at once. Okay? Yeah. Assistant Postmaster General, you are Head of Courier, and also regulatory duties for you also in that area. Okay, let us start by having a clear overview of what is happening in that segment.
Okay. Yeah, the department is a regulatory department.
Okay.
And it came into being as a result of the number of courier operators in the country. And secondly, worldwide, in the postal sector worldwide, it's expedient that the sector should be regulated, like you have other sectors in the economy regulated. And the government saw it necessary, the Nigerian Postal Service saw it necessary, that we shouldn't be left behind, bringing to bear on other countries in the world. So the regulatory department was set up to look at the private operators generally. Though we are in the market as operator too.
Yeah, Dr. Emeje, I was about to ask you that because from other, you have mentioned other areas in which there are players and there are regulators. In the telecoms industry, the regulators clearly separated from the operator. Also, in your segment, it's a huge segment as well. You know, so we are wondering how you can be a regulator and at the same time a player. Is that fair? Is that wouldn't you regulate your own advantage and all of those kind of questions? Let's